Bianca Belair vs. Jade Cargill, the battle that shook WWE. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. It was billed as a once-in-a-lifetime event. Two of the most dominant athletes in modern wrestling history. Two icons of strength, style, and sheer star power. Two women whose legacies were forged on different battlefields, finally colliding on the grandest stage possible. Bianca Belair, the EST of WWE. Jade Cargill, the undefeated phenom. For months, fans around the world dreamed of this match. Fantasy bookings flooded the internet. Social media went wild with speculation. Who was truly the baddest? Who would emerge as the alpha of the WWE Women's division? And then it happened. At WWE SummerSlam, Collision Course, the dream match became reality. And what followed was not just a wrestling match, it was a war that left the ring, the crowd, and the company forever changed. This is the full story. The buildup, the mind games, the match itself, and the aftermath that rocked the foundations of WWE. This is Bianca Belair vs. Jade Cargill, the battle that shook WWE. The buildup. The seeds of this collision were planted long before Jade Cargill ever stepped foot in a WWE ring. Bianca Belair had established herself as the face of the women's division. A Royal Rumble winner, a WrestleMania main eventer, the longest reigning Raw Women's Champion in modern history. She was charismatic, athletic, and adored by the WWE Universe. She was, simply put, the EST, the fastest, the strongest, the toughest. But then, the landscape shifted. Enter Jade Cargill. After dominating AEW with an undefeated streak and holding the TBS Championship for over 500 days, Jade shocked the wrestling world by signing with WWE. Her debut wasn't just an arrival, it was a statement. The moment she stepped out at WWE Fastlane, she stared directly into the hard camera and mouthed the words, "I'm not here to play." WWE made her arrival feel important. Exclusive interviews, sit-downs with Michael Cole, and a slow-burning tease that kept the fans guessing. When will Jade finally step into the ring? And who will be her first major opponent? Meanwhile, Bianca kept racking up wins and accolades. But every time she celebrated, the camera would cut to Jade Cargill watching backstage. Silent, cold, focused. The confrontation became inevitable. Then, on an electrifying episode of SmackDown, Bianca was ambushed post-match by an unknown attacker. The camera panned to reveal a furious Jade Cargill, delivering a thunderous pump kick that knocked Bianca out cold. The crowd exploded. Jade stood over Bianca and said into the mic, "You call yourself the EST? Let's find out." Bianca returned a week later, angry, bruised, and more focused than ever. She grabbed the mic and said, "I've faced them all. Bayley, Sasha, Becky. But I've never faced you. Jade, you want to make a name for yourself. Come get this work." The challenge was set. WWE announced it as the co-main event of SummerSlam, Collision Course, Bianca Belair vs. Jade Cargill. No titles, no gimmicks, just a one-on-one battle for supremacy. The mind games. In the weeks leading up to the match, the war of words escalated. Bianca appeared on Raw and SmackDown, warning Jade not to confuse popularity with power. "Being built different don't mean nothing if you've never been tested on my level," she told the WWE Universe. "This ain't the minor leagues anymore. This is WWE. My turf." Jade responded via video promos, each one more intense than the last. "I respect Bianca Belair, but I don't fear her. And after SummerSlam, she'll respect me, whether she wants to or not." Behind the scenes, WWE milked the rivalry with face-to-face interviews, video packages, and training vignettes. Jade was seen sparring with powerlifters, running sprints with NFL-level speed. Bianca was in the gym tossing weights like medicine balls. The tagline became, "Two alphas, one ring." Bianca's confidence was unshakable, but Jade's aura was different. She didn't blink, she didn't flinch. She stared Bianca down every time and said, "Your era ends when mine begins." Their final face-off happened during the SummerSlam contract signing. It ended in chaos. Jade flipped the table. Bianca leapt over it. Security had to pull them apart as they screamed at each other. Michael Cole said it best. We are witnessing a storm brewing between two of the most explosive women to ever step into a ring. The match begins. SummerSlam. Collision course. 80,000 screaming fans in a sold-out stadium. First, Bianca's music hit. The crowd roared as the EST walked to the ring with unmatched energy, but this time, with a deadly seriousness in her eyes. Her gear was black and gold, symbolizing strength and legacy. Then came Jade Cargill. The arena darkened. A spotlight followed her as she emerged, dressed in emerald green and silver, flanked by pyrotechnics and smoke. The crowd was split, half cheering, half booing, but all watching. The bell rang, and the war began. The two women locked up in the center of the ring, pure power against power. Neither gave an inch. Jade shoved Bianca across the ring. Bianca smirked and nodded. Okay, we going there. Bianca retaliated with a dropkick that sent Jade reeling. She followed up with a shoulder tackle, a moonsault, and a kip-up that brought the crowd to its feet. Jade rolled out of the ring to regroup, pacing like a predator. Back inside, Jade caught Bianca midair during a crossbody attempt and turned it into a fallaway slam that shook the ring. She pounced, elbows, stomps, and a brutal vertical suplex for a 2 count. The momentum swung back and forth. Bianca nailed a spinebuster. Jade responded with a devastating pump kick. At one point, Jade locked in a bear hug, squeezing the air out of Bianca. But Bianca fought through, breaking free with headbutts and a jawbreaker. Mid-match, the two women stood toe-to-toe, trading slaps and forearms, each shot echoing through the stadium. The crowd chanted, "This is awesome." Bianca hit a springboard moonsault. 1, 2, Jade kicks out. Jade caught Bianca on the top rope, superplex. Both women lay motionless as the ref began counting. 1, 2, 3. They rose at 8. Bianca attempted the KOD, but Jade countered and hit Jaded. 1, 2, Bianca kicks out. Shock on Jade's face. She screamed at the referee. Bianca fought back with a spear, followed by the KOD attempt, but her back gave out. Jade smirked and hit a spinning facebuster. 1, 2, another kick out. They both got up again. Bianca hit a surprise KOD out of nowhere. 1, 2, Jade kicked out at the last second. Both women were now running on adrenaline. They exchanged finishers. Jade with another Jaded, Bianca with a second KOD. Still no victory. Finally, Bianca went for a top rope 450 splash, but Jade caught her midair with a powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. The bell rang. Jade Cargill had pinned Bianca Belair. The aftermath. The arena exploded in shock. Jade stood in the center of the ring, breathing heavily, her hand raised by the referee. For the first time, she had defeated one of WWE's most decorated women's champions, and she had done it clean. Bianca lay in the corner, stunned. Her face was a mix of pain and disbelief. Jade walked over, and extended her hand. Bianca stared at it. Then, slowly, she took it. The crowd erupted into applause as the two warriors embraced in a rare moment of mutual respect. Backstage, the locker room buzzed. WWE officials, producers, even superstars from other brands applauded the match. Triple H called it a generational moment for women's wrestling. Social media blew up. Hashtag Jade vs Bianca trended worldwide. Fans called it the female Rock vs. Cena, a new benchmark, and the greatest women's match of the decade. What this match means. The clash between Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill was more than just a dream match. It was a seismic shift in the WWE women's division. For years, Bianca carried the weight of the division,